Let me tell you where I was 3 years ago. I was just about to enter my second gap year and I made a goal. I wanted to know which career out of all possible careers is the best one for me. So I researched all possible careers and all the different kinds of education I could take to get there. I tried to make a list of my passions, my skills, my core values and what kind of work conditions I prefer. I made a list of all possible careers I could take that seemed just slightly interesting. I compared all the different careers one by one and eliminated those that were less aligned with my passions, skills, core values and what I wanted in a career. I was able to eliminate careers until I was considering about 12 different careers. Then I spent the remaining of the 2 years just researching those careers and making pros and cons lists and contemplating which one I should choose. I wanted to pick the perfect one, but no matter how much I researched and thought about it, I didn't get any further, because I made one crucial mistake. I only thought about and researched the different careers, instead of just trying them. Thinking about the careers and researching them gave me at least some clarity, but I should have spent less time on that and more time just testing things out. I did play music and started programming though, and that gave me some more clarity about what I wanted to do. So, to make sure you don't make the same mistake as me, I want to give you a step-by-step plan for navigating between all these different career options you have. And remember, when trying to choose a career, you'll have to know these things. You'll have to know what you want in the career, which can be divided into what you enjoy, what your core values are, and what work conditions you prefer. And you'll also have to know what the market wants, and you'll have to know what you can provide to the market. And so if we make some generalizations, there are 4 ways for you to get the answer to these questions. Either you can contemplate, so you can think about it and journal about it, or you can ask other people in person or online, or you can do some research, or you can actually get some real world experience. So the good thing about contemplating, asking other people and researching is that it can be a fast way to narrow down your options to a more manageable list. But at some point you won't get more clarity this way. I wasted almost 2 years just contemplating, asking other people and researching. A few months would have been more than enough. In my case, I was still left with questions such as, would I rather do something technical or more creative? Do I want to work in a company or have my own business? Am I sure that I want to sit down in front of a computer for at least 8 hours a day? How would I ever be able to answer these questions by only contemplating, asking other people and researching? I should have been testing out the different careers or make experiments to find the answers to these questions, but unfortunately I didn't realize that back then. I tried to choose the perfect career the first time by just thinking about it. The problem with that approach is that we learn which career we want from real world experience. But I was only thinking about what the best choice would be. I should instead have taken a more iterative approach where I think about what the best career choice would be, then try that on an experiment and get some feedback I can use to choose the next career if I'm not satisfied with the current choice, and then just repeat that process and try a new thing, planning, try a new thing, planning, and do that until I know what I want to do. So this is what the process could look like. Step 1. Make a deadline for when you decide on the first career to try or the first experiment to try, to make sure you don't just stay contemplating. And step 2. Make a list of what you enjoy, because you have to look forward to getting to work, of course. And step 3. Make a list of your core values, because your career has to be congruent with these values. Step 4. Make a list of what kind of work conditions you prefer, because how can you get something if you haven't defined what it is? And step 5. Make a list of your skills, because how can you get paid for something you can't do? But remember to have a growth mindset and realize that you can actually learn new skills. And step 6, make a list of careers that seem aligned with your list of what you enjoy, your core values, the work conditions you prefer and your skills. Step 7, get more clarity on these careers on your list and remove those that seem less aligned with what you want. Step 8, make sure fear or limiting beliefs don't hold you back from pursuing something you want. And step 9, decide which career to pursue or an experiment to try. And finally step 10, if you found your ideal career, then that's great. Otherwise just use the feedback you got and go back to step 1. So this was part 1 of how to choose a career when you have too many options. If you want to have more quick insights on how to live a good life and see part 2 of this video where I go into more detail, remember to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notified when new videos come out.